walking pose or not using walking pose. Some people don't, some people do. Today I'm going to show you how I use my walking pose. Hi everyone, today I thought I'll share with you how I use my walking poles. I know some of you don't like using walking poles, but for me, I keep telling myself, Billy, don't be a hero.
Billy, don't be a hero, don't be a hero.
Use the walking poles, and I love them. They're a lifesaver. So I've been using the walking poles with my training for quite some time now, and I love them. So don't be afraid to use walking poles. These walking poles, I just bought it pretty cheap online. There's so many different types of walking poles, but I love this. So these are 2 extensions. So you can extend them to the length that you want. So they are made of carbon. I'm not quite sure you can see it here. Carbon. say carbon. Can you see it? Yeah. They are very lightweight, which is great. Unfortunately, I won't be able to bring them to Camino because walking poles you need to check in. So since I'm going to only have a carry-on, which means I can't take them with me, unfortunately, which means that I'll buy a new pair when I get there, either in Pamplona or in Zanjon. So sadly, yeah, I love these walking poles. And one tip I think about getting walking poles is I know there are quite some burglary happening at Camino. People do take them, take random walking poles with them or steal them or mistakenly took them, while staying Albergate. So I suggest you to buy something, more distinctive, like colorful. I love yellow, so it's like something more distinctive that is recognizable, that if someone mistaken took it, that you can hopefully will get them back. First things first, how to use the walking pole. So as you can see, there are 2 extensions. So basically you want to distribute both extensions with the balanced weight. You don't want one side to be heavier than the other side. So usually what I do is I extend 50-50 on my walking pole. You want it to be the length of the walking pole. You want it to be just about below your elbow height. So I have marking on my walking poles already, so I know where I'm supposed to extend it. So usually I just have like 2 marking, and then here is about same 2 marking here. So I know that is about the height of my elbow. So I'm going to do the same with this one. Then I'll show you later the length of my walking pole should be just about the right height for my arms. So where's the marking? Here it is. Here it is. There's the marking there. And clip it on. And that's it. Oh, how far do I have to go back? Okay. Now, so now you can see my walking pole is about my elbow height. Your arm should be 90 degrees, just a little bit below elbow. So where you're gripping the pole should be just a little bit below your elbow. So it's about 90 degrees. Same on this side. So it should be just about 90 degrees. So you don't want to be too long or too low. Otherwise, you're burning the energy. So you're burning extra energies. You should really conserve all the energy while you're walking. So to use the walking pole, first thing you will see the loop. So all you have to do, don't make it, you can adjust the loop, but don't make it too tight. So all you have to do is put your hands in it and then just grab your pole lightly. So you don't want a tight grip. You don't want it to be too tight. You don't want a tight grip. You should be loose. So if you trip over, it should be comes off easily, that it doesn't strain your arm or break any bones. So you don't want that. Similar to the left-hand side. So from the bottom up, and then just grab the pole. Simple as that. So like this. So when you walk, so you're not dragging the pole on the ground. So if it's dragging on the ground, you have to lift your arm up to walk the pole, which basically you're just burning more energy. So you should be just like quite leisurely swinging the poles forwards and backwards. That's about it. I always think, imagine you're walking like a giraffe. So if there's a very tall giraffe, you got 4 legs. So this is the extra support that you need on different terrain, especially uphill and downhill. So you want the hoop to be loose. So when you're changing terrain from walking flat surface to incline or decline, so you want to change how you grip the pole quickly. For me, if I'm going uphill, so usually I'll put a thumbs up and kind of support it and just sort of push myself uphill a little bit. Same thing, if you're going downhill, usually I'll put the whole palm on top of it and give much better support if you're going downhill. Put your palms on top of the pole. It should support your weight. It should give you good support of your weight so you don't fall over as you're walking down rough, rugged terrain. Similar, if you're going uphill, I will put the thumbs or even sometimes similar just to launch myself uphill if I have to. So there you go. That's how I use my walking pole. Just imagine you should be able, I didn't lock that one tightly, didn't I? So do it again, so I'll lock it tightly. There you go, that's better.